I think it has kind of delayed what we initially started this whole movement with for. And that's about Black Lives Matter, because at this point we still don't have the respect that we should have been given. And in comparison to others, it's just unfair, especially to our white folks. I'm utterly like confused about how people are scrolling and, you know, just liking posts, but at the end of the day, when this is, you know, when everything goes back to normal, it just better not be over, because I want you fighting more and more. If things haven't changed, why do you think it's just fine to go back to normal? You know what I mean? And I think that's kind of where we lose focus. And honestly, check your white privilege. Check the privilege that you may have, because it affects how we feel. It makes us feel ignored, and honestly, you have no idea what people of Black lives have gone through, and it's just little of what you hear on TV and news and, you know, through media posts. There's more to it, and I think there's more activism, there's more support that should be going around, especially if you know, have a lot of Black supporters. If you're, you know, funds, ideas, everybody just wants to enjoy what Black lives have to bring, whether that's the music, the culture, the food, the slang, these little TikTok dances, the music, everything. And then it goes quiet when we're struggling to be heard, to be seen. It just doesn't make sense at all. Like, it doesn't. And I'm in shock, because like posting on your accounts and but like you can still post like a YouTube video about a prank or something else that you haven't addressed, especially to people who sit in your comment section or view your channel every day and they're Black. Like, I just don't get it. So it's just gonna have to be more than just doing a post and trying to spread awareness. There's just going to have to be more, and this has to be spoken up more. And I hope the people who do have those platforms have the courage to speak up about it, to do something about it, to change their habits about it. And I think it goes to show, especially for those who in the past have been, I guess, exposed or brought to light about their racist or discriminatory past. I think it says a lot when now you try to speak up or prove your wrongdoing. And honestly, I know this video is getting long, but I just think about what if it were me? What if it was my family? What if, you know, all these what ifs, because That's how I have to go into society thinking about what if, and I just can't freely be myself or roam around, and I think that is very hard. And I just hope that there is change, honestly. And I feel like I had so many things to say that kind of just went out of my mind, but honestly, I hope people realize what this is all about and try to bring the focus back on Black lives and how Black lives do matter, how they have always mattered. And I hope people speak up more often. And you don't have to be Black to speak about Black issues, because the support goes to and from other communities as well. So don't be afraid to do something, especially when you're in that moment. Think about how it affects people. Think about if it were you in a situation, if it were your family in a situation, if it were anyone you loved in a situation. And I'm just like dumbfounded, because like it's not something you can ignore, and it's not something you should ignore, because it's blatantly in our face every single day. And if you haven't been, like, I don't know how you would not. Even people in the Amish community have been, active and supporting and knowledgeable about this issue. So I don't understand how those with internet or resources are not coming forward, are not addressing the issue, are not taking this more seriously, because there's just something that needs to be done. And I feel like I have to be thinking about this every day, because every day I am Black, and that doesn't change. And I'm proud to be Black. I'm proud to be Malian from West Africa. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Okay. So the moment that I get a chance to celebrate that, to express that, it means so much. Like, you don't even understand. Because I come from a family of immigrants, and they just have always tried to support me and do everything. It just motivates me to push for people like me, and to make sure that people start these conversations. And I think that's what inspired me to be a journalist, because not many people are speaking up on the issue until it's relevant, or until it's flashing news. With what's going on, I think it's just really sad. And I'm encouraging people, influencers, companies to create a safe space to talk about this, to use your resources, funds, in any way to help out Black people and people of other communities, especially low-income minority communities. And I think it's just very important. I think actions speak more louder than words, and it shows. And hopefully this is something we can change. Hopefully change is coming forward soon, and hopefully that's just something that becomes more normal. And I just hope, I have so much hope. that we will get our justice, that we will continue fighting for our people, that we will keep showing our dedicated efforts and just keep supporting Black lives. Once again, I just want to say Black Lives Matter. Black lives have always mattered. And when it comes that we can have the same energy, gratitude, dedication, efforts to others, other people of color, other communities, others who are underprivileged, others who seek mental health, who are trying to heal from abuse, and overall just trying to continuously do better for our society. And lastly, I just know that we're also going through a pandemic, and I want to make sure that people are still aware of that we still need to be safe, that we still need to be cautious, that we still need to take precautions, that we are still supporting issues of that as well, and especially when it affects a large demographic of Black and people of color. So I just want to finish off with saying I hope everyone stays safe, stay well, stay healthy, think about your loved ones, and just keep the support.